Tasmania's forest peace deal has reached a turning point as stakeholders prepare to negotiate what new reserves should be created. The long-awaited West report underpinning the deal was released yesterday, recognising conservation claims over native forests. But so far, it's only prompted a new round of debate.
Cutting the cake for 35 years of the Salamanca Arts Centre. But how exactly will Tasmania's forest reserves be carved up?
Negotiate, because that's the only way we're going to get to a peaceful outcome.
It's the word on everybody's lips as industry and conservation groups prepare to discuss the findings of Professor Jonathan West's report. It's found 572,000 hectares of forest in question have conservation values.
It does not necessarily follow that because it contains a conservation value that it has to be protected.
Forestry Tasmania maintains it won't be able to meet its contracts if more than 300,000 hectares is protected.
I don't know whether it's possible to move beyond that, but I'm sure that as the parties come together they'll explore all of the options.
They'll have to, especially under the report's findings that even if no new reserves are established, there's still not enough native forests to fulfil contracted wood supplies.
The West report makes it clear that Forestry Tasmania have over-allocated, over-contracted and overcut the resource for a long time now.
The senior cabinet member has used the report's findings to criticise the government-owned businesses' past practices and push for conservation outcomes.
The Greens would like to see as much as possible of our fantastic native forest estate that we now know is of global and world heritage value to be protected into national parks.
Forestry Tasmania has rejected the claim, saying they're not undercutting the resources. Undercutting is also playing on the opposition's mind.
We're fearful for jobs. There's over 500 direct jobs that will go from the forestry industry and over 1,000 jobs or indirect jobs from the consequences of that.
We don't know what the impact is until we get a negotiated outcome. Anything else is scaremongering.
That outcome is due in June, when the Forest Reserve legislation is set to be finalised. But not before stakeholders spend 3 weeks reaching a final agreement and potentially ending the decades of conflict. Jackson Vernon, ABC News.